Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Indian Bull vs Bear. This is the 10th video of the series, The Final Missing Piece. In this series, I have tracked the past 10 years share price movement of top 10 companies of every prominent sector of Indian share market. And based on that, I have tried to identify some historical trends which could be helpful for every investor who are interested in those sectors. In today's video, I'll share my analysis of the auto ancillary sector. Please read the entire disclaimer carefully and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment, share, like and press the bell notification icon. The auto ancillary sector in India plays a crucial role in the automobile industry, supplying essential components to original equipment manufacturers, that is OEMs, and the aftermarket. India is one of the world's largest producer of auto components, contributing 2.3% to GDP and 25 to 30% of the auto sector's revenue. The sector benefits from growing domestic automobile industry and export demand. The growth drivers of this sector includes expanding automobile industry, electric vehicle adoption, exports and global demand, and aftermarket and replacement demand. The challenges that the sector is facing includes raw material costs, transition to EVs, and global supply chain issues. In order to derive the historical trend, I'll present 5 graphs. First, yearly returns graph. Second, yearly swing graph, which will show the number of positive and negative returns months. Third, monthly returns graph. Fourth, mean monthly returns graph. And fifth, monthly swing graph, which will show the number of positive and negative returns here. The top 10 companies of this sector comprises of 8 large cap and 2 mid cap companies. Also, this video is only for educational purpose. There is no buy, hold or sell recommendation. Please do not skip any portion of this video and watch it in full. You are going to learn a lot which will help you to take better investment decisions on your own. So this is the first graph, yearly returns graph. This is the line graph which has 2 lines. One is this blue line which shows the yearly returns in percentage, and the other one is this orange line which shows the cumulative yearly returns in percentage. So 2025 was an average year for this sector, and it gave returns of 12.28%. 2016 was a better year. The returns almost doubled, and in 2016 this sector gave return of 25.15%. 2017 seems to be a very good year for this sector as the returns were 71.40%. But 2018 and 2019 doesn't seems to be good year for this sector, as in 2018 the returns were negative 8.6%, and in 2019 the returns were negative 9.44%. The situation improved in 2020 and the returns were 10.21. In 2021 the situation improved a lot, and this sector gave massive returns of 2.67% in 2021. But in 2022 the returns again fell into negative, and the year gave the returns of minus 15.59%. But 2023 was a good year for this sector, and the sector gave returns of 48.68%. 2024 too was a decent year for this sector, as the year returns were 20.81%. And the cumulative returns were okay as well. By the end of 2024, the cumulative returns were 408.62%. Let's move on to the next graph, which is the yearly swing graph. In this graph, this green bar shows the number of months with positive returns, whereas this red bar shows the number of months with negative returns. So in 2015, 8 months gave positive returns. In 2016, 7 gave positive returns. In 2017, 11 out of 12 months gave positive returns. In 2018, only 5. In 2019, as well only 5. In 2020, 8. In 2021, 9 out of 12. In 2022, only 4. In 2023, 10, and in 2024, 8 out of 12 months gave positive returns. Let's put both of these graphs together and see what are the takeaways. So the first takeaway is that the cumulative returns over last 10 years is 408.62%, that is 5x returns in last 10 years. The CAGR of the sector is 17.66. So it's a decent CAGR, not extremely good, not extremely bad. Decent CAGR of 17.66. There were 3 net negative yearly returns. So that is worrisome. 2018, 2019, and 2022. If you see, these 3 years gave negative returns of minus 8.6%, minus 9.44%, and minus 15.59%. The best year for this sector in the last 10 years was 2017. This is 2017, and the returns were 71.40%. And the worst year was 2022. So this is 2022, and the yearly returns were minus 15.59%. Let's move on to the next graph, which is the monthly returns graph. This graph comprises of 12 smaller graphs, one graph for each month. As you can see, on top left is for Jan, then Feb, then March, then April, and so on. And these green bars represents the positive returns, whereas these red bars represent the negative returns in that month. So the month of January in the last 10 years gave positive returns 6 times and negative returns 4 times. So as Feb, 6 positive, 4 negative. March, the trend reverses with only 4 positive and 6 negative. In April, 5 positive and 5 negative. In May, 7 positive and 3 negative. In June, 6 positive and 4 negative. In July, only 2019 gave a negative return. Apart from this, all the rest remaining 9 years gave positive returns. So July seems to be a very good month for this sector. August 6 positive, 4 negative. September again 6 positive, 4 negative. October as well 6 positive, 4 negative. And November and December with 7 positives and 3 negatives each. Let's move on to the next graph, which is the mean monthly return. So this graph is the mean or average of the last graph for each month over the last 10 years. So we can see that January, February, March, and September, and all these years have given historically negative returns. And October, though it gave positive return, but minimal positive returns. And the rest of the months gave positive returns, with July seems to be the best month for this sector, which gave an average of 4.19% returns over the last 10 years. November 3.8%, April 3.5%. Let's see the monthly swing graph. So in this graph, we can see that in January over the last 10 years, 6 times January gave positive returns, February 6 times, March 4 times only, April 5, May 7, June 6, July 9 out of 10 years gave positive returns, August 6, September 6, October 6, November 7, and December 7. Let's put this and the last graph together and see what we can deduce from those. So looking at both of these graphs together, we can see that the cheapest months for this sector are January, February, March and September. If you want, you can include October as well, but I have only included the month which has on an average negative returns over the last 10 years. And the next is the costliest months. So the costliest months were May, July, and November. So May and July and November. And if you see, May 7 times positive, July 9 times positive in last 10 years, and November 7 times positive in last 10 years. So I have presented all the graphs in front of you. You can make the deduction, find a trend. It's very simple now. It is the only difficult part was to put the data together and bring up the collect all the data and bring the graphs up. So I have shared my takeaways. You can draw your own conclusions based on these graphs. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel, like and comment. I'll be back soon with another video. Goodbye for now.